beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this.
Welcome back to another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast. How's it going, boys?
Been better.
Okay.
Very itchy after yesterday.
Oh, glad someone else has it. I have so many bumps on my leg right now.
The mosquitoes are out of control.
We should probably mention that I'm the best golfer in the group.
One time.
Yeah, me and Brady are probably just going to refer back to hole one for the argument there.
I think it was hole 2, but yeah, you got.
Oh,
I got
was it hole
3,
2?
and yeah, and me and you both look, and we're like, that was not a 3.
Like, nah, I think that was right. I always love when people like they kind of second, like someone will call them out on their score, and then they do like the 1, they point like 2, 3. Oh yeah. I did have an extra stroke there. Like
I have to count and point to figure it out because I can't remember in my head the whole time. I have to like get back to the green and go walk myself all the way through every shot again, or I won't remember how many I had.
So for reference, we all 4 got together and golfed yesterday at House on the Rock golf course in Spring Green. And it was good. It was fun. The mosquitoes were absolutely terrible.
it was a wall,
Dude,
wall of mosquitoes.
Hordes in your cart.
Yeah. My golf glove was red from them. My pants had blood spots all over them. My legs had blood spots all over them. You couldn't even swing.
Yeah, the chances of us not getting West Nile are pretty low. I feel like with all the bites that I got.
The bugs is why our scores were so high. That's what it was. Let's go with that.
I agree with that statement.
I think it was either maybe it was the last hole. There was a hole in the front 9 where they were it was just insane how many there was. I just could not believe that there was that many mosquitoes. But yeah, that was rough.
Welcome to Wisconsin in the summertime.
I guess even Woodman's not that bad, like for fishing. Like that was terrible.
So for highlights, we got there. We used a coupon that worked, let's just say, very well in our favor.
Greatly.
Yeah. So well that I paid for everybody's round. You're welcome.
You're just such a nice guy. That's why.
Yeah.
It's a write-off from what we were told.
Yep. Brady hit more trees than woodpecker lips.
Sounds like a lot of trees.
Walk us through this using your mulligan in the trees, and then this gentleman's 10 and getting your mulligan back.
Yeah, that was the par 5 there. So I hit first one over in the right rough, hit the second one basically 90 degrees left somehow. And I was like, this seems like a good opportunity to take a mulligan so I'm not behind that horde of trees on the left. Hit the mulligan. Instead of 90 degrees right, it goes 87 degrees right. So I'm still behind that horde of trees, just 15 feet farther up. So I go, you know what? I'll just take the first ball because the second one's not that much better. Duff that one, then hit it again, and it hits a tree and bounces basically 5 feet from where the mulligan went. So I said, you know what? I'll actually take that mulligan ball. So then I started playing that one, and then it again was like duff, top it, goes 5 feet, hit another tree, hit another tree, over here into the sand, 3-putt on the green, ended up with a nice gentleman's 10 even after using the mulligan. It was a tough hole.
I was laughing so hard I could not catch my breath.
Yeah.
I thought it was just so funny. Yeah, that was probably the hardest I've laughed on a golf course.
You just hear,
and then him cracking up makes it hard for me to focus and hit my shot. I'm trying to hit a shot while I'm cracking up.
So all I heard was trees laughing, pause laughing, more trees. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing over there?
And then that next hole was the one where
stop a second though. But then, so Brady, since you got this, is this some made up rule where you get this gentleman's 10 and then somehow you get your mulligan back because you got a 10 on that?
It seems to make sense for me. You know, if I'm just going to take a 10 anyway, the mulligan just shouldn't even count. If you use your mulligan and you still stroke out, I mean, you should probably get that mulligan back because it didn't do you any good.
Okay, so new Ridge Golf rule. You get a gentleman's 10 on the whole. You use your mulligan. You get your mulligan. You get a gentleman's mulligan back.
I'm for it.
But no, I was gonna say, so that next hole, and right before we just started this, I was looking up a replacement club was, but when my favorite club, my one iron or my iron driver, just exploded on my head, and the head of that club actually, it almost went as far as the ball did. I hit the ball perfect, but it just, as soon as it hit that ball, the club just busted apart, and that was terrible because I probably would have used that club the majority of that 18, but it's whatever.
You swing, and then I heard ting 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 cart path. I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on there now?
Yeah, Brady said the sound was exactly what he said. It sounded like from Call of Duty, the M1 Grand, when it would clip would pop out of it, that little ting. That's exactly what it sounded like.
When you need to reload and it's just twang.
Yep, that's exactly what it sounded like. But that was a bummer. I'll definitely have to replace that before I go out again.
That was definitely the Happy Gilmore. The club went further than the ball.
Yeah, it did too. Yep, but we picked it up. I'd love to get a new shaft put on that, but it's probably just better off buying a new club or a used new club.
New to you club.
Yep, I won't buy new.
And then the gambling part of our adventure was $1 for the guy that got us closest to the pin on a par 3. We all hit it in the woods. Well, yeah, we had a couple
sand trap.
We had a couple
sand trap.
Yeah, the closest to the pin was about 10 yards off the green. So congratulations, Alex.
Yep. Hey, $1. But I don't think any of us. Yeah, I don't think any of us thought we would even. Was I the only one that was out of the woods? I think.
No, I was out.
Were you out of the woods?
Somehow
Okay.
managed to bounce out of there because he's the luckiest goddamn bouncer in the world.
Now you guys all realize. And
Yeah, I
see
had
that.
some crazy ones yesterday. Had some crazy ones.
I had a couple where you just heard him shoot into the trees. I'm like, well, let's go check it out. And sure as shit, on the fairway.
Yeah, bounces right back into the fairway. Like, what the hell?
That course, though, I will say, like we talked about that yesterday, but that is a super nice course. Like when we were playing the north side there, and it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, and you're just in that long valley, just woods on both sides. I mean, that was just kind of cool. Like you said, you didn't feel like you were really at a golf course. Really, it was just kind of a neat spot on that golf course.
We saw some deers.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There
Nope.
was a little buck, and then I tried to walk towards it, see how close I could get, and I got within about 5-10 foot, and then another one popped up, and so that was kind of neat.
There was no fear of the.
No, not really. They must,
had no fear of us at all. We were,
must be kind of like where you live, Blake, where they're so used to seeing people out there that they're probably not bothered by it.
There's probably no hunting or anything in that area.
No, probably not. I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, I remember I had a little bunker trouble there for a
I was going to
second.
say, we definitely got to talk about that par 3 meltdown you had over there.
Tell you what, I was ecstatic.
I was over here giggling, like, he's doing it again. He's doing it again.
Oh my
He
God.
can't find the green.
Over the bunker, across the green, into a bunker, out of that bunker, across the green, into the other bunker, out of that bunker, onto the green.
I said to Brady like a couple times when we got in the cart, because eventually I started keeping track of Blake. I kept calling him out, and I'm like, he's gotta hate me right now because every hole I was.
A guy misses forgets to count one stroke, and
It was the first 2 holes. Like it was right away.
and then every time I hit, you're hitting for 6 now. You're
Yep.
hitting for 4. Like,
Well, some guys need
You
reminding.
know.
Yep, some guys need reminding. But as I said, like it is funny because like certain people, you will always keep track of their score for them just to make sure that they're playing honest.
And
I
now
give up.
Blake-
I give up on Brady. I can't keep track of that.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Brady thought he was going to be all sneaky on the back 9. He dribbled one on a par 5. Me and Blake are up looking for my ball. It's in the woods, which is normal. And all of a sudden, Blake looks back. He's like, is he hitting driver off the deck? And he's like, no, he teed that up. Teed up in the middle of the fairway.
hanging off the ground like a little bit like that. Like he's fucking teeing that up on the fairway.
It's a long ways from there, still, man. It was a par 5.
He's like, they won't notice. They noticed right away.
They saw it immediately.
Yeah. I did like that course a lot. That was nice. And like I said, if it wasn't for the mosquitoes, that would have been a lot of fun.
Yes, that was
That was
definitely-
unreal. That
I
was
mean, I still
unreal.
had a lot of fun.
And it wasn't like
Uh,
we
the-
didn't have bug spray. I had to go and buy some, and we already had some, and that wasn't cutting it, so we bought more, and that it did help, but not enough.
We needed
Yeah, you almost had to apply it almost every hole for it to work like consistently.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing an impression of a cheetah today on my legs. It's so bad.
impression of a what?
Cheetah spots.
Scratching.
You got black spots all over you?
Well, they're not. All right. You know what? We'll let that part out. He won't.
And, Alex had his Ridge Golf swag on. Looked nice. Good
I
design.
did. I did like the way that turned out. Yeah, she did a very good job.
We'll get some more. We'll get some hats made. Get some shirts made.
Just teasing the people.
I know, but yeah, it was really good for me. I mean, I think I'd treat you guys, buy you around the
I mean, I will
golf.
say
Let's-
that a full foursome, all of us within 3 strokes, is pretty incredible. It's a very evenly matched group.
Yeah, I think that kind of made it actually more like that. It just made it a lot more fun that we were that competitive yesterday.
No one was running away with it or really kicking ass or really
Right.
just sucking. Like everyone was pretty even throughout.
I think that all kind of kept us playing pretty well. You know, knowing that we were within that close.
Those
Yeah.
back-to-back pars to start the back 9 for me. That's what kept me going.
Ooh.
Started
Hey,
out hot out of the back
fire.
9.
Yeah, you
You
did.
were. That fell apart fast.
Oh yeah, immediately on the 3rd hole it was water. So
We had that.
Oh.
I don't know what hole that was too, where none of us shot good. Lowest score was a 9. Oh, that was the one that Brady were talking about
Yes.
earlier, where you hit
yeah,
1,000 trees. But yeah,
that,
that hole
was 10, 10, 8, 7 for our group or
Yeah, I
something.
think it was
like
10,
that.
10,
It was,
8, 9, I think, yeah.
yeah,
it was
Yeah.
tough.
it was a tough. Yeah, that was. And I don't even. It wasn't even that bad of a hole, really. Looking at it, like
No, it's pretty
Wow.
dead straight. Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
kind
we
of
just-
wide open. I mean, there was some trees, but it was something really should have been easy to avoid. You know. Yeah, I,
I
don't
think
know what
Jordan
it was.
would have needed every fairway to go 45 degrees right off the tee box, and he would have been fine.
Yeah.
All of his were hitting just
It was a good day, let me
completely
tell you.
straight right off the tee.
And-
you were very consistent in that way, though.
Until it came to the longest drive, then I, stepped up and
Oh man, did you crush? Yeah, you crushed
Banked one
those
out there.
ones.
Had
Those
me
were
by
nice.
had me by 10 paces. If I wouldn't have landed in the sand, I probably would have rolled past yours.
here I landed in the sand too, but mine just rolled out. Happened to
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't remember that.
like 3 inches. It rolled out.
That's all you need.
3 inches is a lot. I understand.
From what
It's
I hear.
whatever your wife tells you.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was a good game. We do another round of trivia.
I'm
ready.
in.
Let's
All right.
do
Well,
it.
how do you want to set this up now? Since Brady won last time, do you want him to go first, or what do you
Winners
want the
go
order to
first.
be?
Yeah, we can do that if you want. I get to follow Alex though.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
yeah, that actually yeah, whoever that's a good point. Yeah. Whoever gets to follow me, they are set up.
They can
real.
clean up.
Yeah.
Who's
cleans
following
up.
me then?
Or if you can
Alex
just
must
or
be
you,
then.
you just get an extra question to answer and you get an extra point like Brady did also. So
That's true.
Everything's coming up, Brady.
still hasn't gotten that prize though.
Yeah, coming. Like Alex says, she cleans up back there. Okay. So we'll go Brady first.
And Wags to
Candy.
steal mine.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep.
I guess.
In Caddyshack, what is the name of Judge Smale's grandson?
Oh God.
George.
It seemed like it's got to be like a posh name. Andrew.
No, Jordan.
Mine was funny, but Brady's guess wasn't funny at all.
So
This is a normal name.
You said it was going to be posh. Andrew's not posh.
I have no idea. Apparently, I
King
need
Andrew?
to rewatch fucking Caddyshack again. I'm gonna say Bernard
That's posh.
That
Spalding.
sounds way more posh.
Spalding.
Spalding. That's poshest.
Get your foot off the boat, Spalding. Okay, Brady. This type of golf game is where a player or players plays directly against an opponent or opponents in a head-to-head game.
Isn't that like every golf game?
Yeah, but it's like you play the hole.
So like match play? Is that what you're trying to describe here?
Yep, that's right.
All right.
Had to
I
make
feel
that
like there's a better way to describe that, but I don't know.
Well, you got it. What do you get a point? You're on your way to a second hat, Brady.
Oh, baby. I need the polo this time to complete this set.
Dude, my legs itch so bad.
Okay, this state is home of the longest golf hole in the USA. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is an 841-yard par 6.
Ooh.
What
That
state?
is
Holy
a
shit.
doozy. That sounds like it's in Montana. They got a lot of wasted space up there.
No,
Shit.
I'll take Pennsylvania.
no,
I'm gonna go Texas.
no.
Everything.
It's in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep. All right, Alex.
Only 1 point. Not a hot start.
Yeah, it's not great.
Did you have three? That was 3 questions.
That was
Yep.
3
Was
questions.
it? Okay.
I'll
Okay.
pick another one if you want.
No.
Yeah, he's used to him having 4, so that's why Alex is so confused.
I'm even too embarrassed to answer a lot of these, honestly.
All right, dude. In Caddyshack, who did
Oh,
Bill Murray caddy for in a story he was telling to another caddy?
The Dalai Lama.
Yeah, there you go.
Big Tipper.
Big
Big Tipper the Llama.
Big hitter, the llama. Okay.
There'll be no money.
Well, he knows that. He knows that part at least.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay. Although being invented in the 30s, these were not widely accepted on the golf course until the 50s.
Not invented, or it was invented in the 30s and wasn't allowed till the 50s. I'm gonna go with. I watched an episode of the Stooges the other day. And they were golfing and they didn't have a golf cart.
Correct.
Oh, boom!
Look at this guy.
Jeez. You
Stooges
slanted the
win.
answers to him.
No, I didn't pick the order of people that went.
Was that honestly what you guys? What were you guys gonna guess? Was that your guess? Golf
I
cart.
thought that would be, but I thought that was like kind of early for golf carts. But
I was actually thinking like metal clubs, like
that's
iron.
kind of what I was thinking too. Was like not the real woods, but they invented metal woods and irons, but couldn't use them.
See, that was my whole thought process. I'm like, okay, Stooges. I think they were like in the 40s or whatever, and I was like, there wasn't one golf cart on that course that they had that on. So that's how I got that.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Good
Next
call.
question. Alex.
Glad you can give us the play-by-play there.
Well, check out the episode.
All right.
Located in Florida, the Grove XX111, or Roman numerals, that's 23, is owned by this celebrity.
In Florida.
Yep.
Who lives in Florida? I guess you wouldn't have to live there. Let's just go. Gosh, who's a person who likes to golf? I'm just gonna take a weird guess. I'm just gonna go Adam Sandler.
No.
Eh.
I feel like you guys, just based on your judgment right there, and what I'm watching on the screen, you both know the answer.
Who's
Maybe.
who's the famous number 23 that you know?
Oh
Michael Jordan.
shit! Yeah, that's like the only person in sports I even know. So, yeah, really, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that.
Okay. So Jordan's next.
Bullshit. I miss going after Alex.
It's nice, except for he got the first 2. God damn it!
Yeah, we'll set you up next week, Brady.
All right. In Caddyshack, Rodney Dangerfield says, I tell you, country clubs and blank, the biggest wasters of prime real estate.
I need to watch Caddyshack, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Country clubs and
Yeah, it's got to be something just funny,
yeah,
inappropriate, something inappropriately funny.
strip clubs. I don't know.
Nope. Brady.
I don't remember either. I'm gonna say nursing homes because they're usually in nice places, right?
Nope. Alex.
What would be? I don't know. I'm just gonna say something weird. Hospitals.
No. Cemeteries.
That's a tough one.
Okay.
I do gotta watch that movie. It is such a good movie, but yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
I honestly just watched it like 2 weeks ago. 'Cause I
What?
thought maybe we get some questions, and I still didn't know any of these.
Oh
Caddyshack.
yeah, we all started with one. First question was Caddyshack.
Apparently, I gotta like watch it 6 times in a row and take notes or something.
Oh shit!
Okay. According to the USGA, all clubs, including putters, must at least be how many inches long? I'll give you plus or minus an inch.
So it's got to be at least this long, like it's a minimum
Yep.
length.
Minimum length.
30 inches.
Nope.
Damn.
Brady.
So with my powers of deduction, that means it's also not 31 inches. So
You
I
should measure
Or
Look at this
29.
strategy right here.
So, and then I shouldn't guess 32. I'm gonna guess 33.
No.
Which ironically is probably the size that Brady was using the other day.
Use it as
Yeah,
kids'
no
club.
shit.
Those clubs seem so small. I'm gonna go, I think, decently lower. I would say above 2 foot. So I'm gonna go 26 inches.
No. 18.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Holy shit, that's so small.
That's
That
a
is
really
so
short one.
small. Jeez.
What
yeah.
would you do with a thing that small?
I don't know.
You said 3 inches.
Tell us,
plenty.
Brady.
Yeah. Guy bragging about 3 inches before. Jeez,
All right.
that's tiny.
Last question. What state has the most public golf courses with over 650 courses?
That'd be a state with a lot of money.
Wisconsin.
No. But I like what you did there.
What's a big state?
Alaska.
Texas.
I don't think it'd have to be big, really.
Nope.
What
Actually,
the hell? Where the
can
hell
I-
did I say that golf started again? Was that New York?
Can I
You said
re-guess?
Ireland.
No, in the States. I'm gonna go. Gosh, I think it's like gonna be a surprise where it's actually Virginia again.
Is that your
I'm
answer?
gonna North Carolina.
Is it Florida?
No. Florida has the most, but that's
I was like, everyone
Not the-
retires and goes to Florida. I was like, maybe it's Florida after I already said Texas.
Florida has the most, but that is with the combination of private and public, not
Yeah.
the most public courses.
Okay.
So
So what is it?
Michigan.
Boo.
Get out of
Gosh,
here,
I don't think I
Mitten.
ever would have guessed that, but no, good for them.
I wouldn't know. So,
Clearly, we didn't. So
Have to hit up
Boy.
Michigan, I guess.
The scores. I think Alex is actually in the lead.
I think so
Wow,
too.
well. How the
Well, I had
turn-
How
one.
how
Too
the
hard to get ahead of that.
turntables.
That's good news. I'll lose it next week, but that's all right.
Just keep stacking. Well, you're starting next week, so yeah.
Sweet. Put me in, coach.
But yeah, so recap: name of Judge Smell's grandson, Spalding. Type of game where you go player on each hole, match play. State with the longest hole, 41-yard par 6. That's Virginia. Bill Murray caddied for the Dalai Lama. And then
Big hit.
although, although invented in the 30s, not accepted till the 50s. That was golf carts. Located
As
in
seen on the
Florida.
Stooges.
Yeah. Grove 23 is owned by Michael Jordan, whose basketball number was 23. Caddyshack, Rodney Dangerfield says country clubs and cemeteries are the biggest waste of real estate. And all clubs must be 18 inches long. And the state with most public golf courses is Michigan.
I definitely have a question that always embarrasses me in that 23 one. Oof, yeah, that's not gonna.
I mean, it's not that embarrassing.
Yeah.
I just because
You should be able to connect the
I'm
dots.
a-
I know he's a big golfer.
Yeah,
but
I'm a decent enough sports fan that as soon as he said Grove 23,
yeah.
it like popped into my head.
I was kind of hoping he wouldn't tell you what the Roman numerals were, and then I would have.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, with me, that's just going to go right over the head. So
Back to
I'll
that
tell you what.
800-yard hole. So how many 10s are we all getting on that thing? Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
all a gentleman's ten. That's just
yeah,
Like, do you even
Gentleman's 10.
play it?
Just automatically take a gentleman's 10
Yeah.
and just, mosey on down that thing.
say just get 2 20s on it and then get 2 mulligans.
Can we? That one, I think we would be mandatory re-tee in the fairway on your second shot.
No, they just have another tee box.
Another tee box halfway down.
through. Yeah.
we'd pull up with the golf carts, just look at the yardage and be like, okay, everybody put gentleman's 10 and we just come on next hole.
Next hole.
Just gotta drive on to the next hole.
Yeah.
We did also forgot to say that hole on the back 9 there where we all took about, I don't know,
I thought we were
Like
going to leave that out.
half a dozen drives until we finally each got one in the fairway there.
I should have sent you a text message. Don't bring up that hole. Yeah, that was rough. I don't know if it was just being elevated that far above it or what, but that really screwed with all of us.
that's just us being not very good at golf.
Yes.
I don't know, but really, like the drives and stuff weren't terrible all day, and then like that hole, we all just fell apart.
We each
Tough
topped it.
tee box.
terrible.
Tough tee box.
Brady sent 2 into orbit and then
They
didn't
did.
even make the fairway.
Yeah,
Went
they,
sky high. Yeah.
I heard
Straight
they-
up and about 20 yards forward.
I heard they just came down just now. They were that high. That was pretty crazy.
Say I missed so bad that it went directly like right in front of my leg, like shot
Yeah.
straight left. I hit it so bad inside of the club. It's a good hole.
If I
It's
had
nice
my
when
one.
everybody messes up like that, though, and you're all okay with taking a few extra. That's just a group mulligan. They'll just wipe that one under the rug there and pretend like that never happened. Like,
Yeah, that was a situation too. Like yesterday, we're like right away. I felt bad because I thought we were gonna keep that group behind, but yeah, we were stuck all day behind someone too. So that kind of worked out. But
Right. Well, for next week, you guys, let's just say watch Tin Cup.
noted. You got some homework. Huh?
Yeah,
Got some
got,
homework.
got homework to do now.
I'm always good down for a movie.
He'll watch Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Screw this Tin Cup crap. I'm watching Caddyshack.
I should have you watch Tin Cup and then next week just have a bunch of Caddyshack questions again.
You son of a bitch.
It's a smart
trick.
move.
It's a trick.
Smart move.
All right, fellas. Well, that's all I got.
All right. Till next time.
Yep.
Thanks for hopping on.
Keep it real, losers.
Thanks.
Bye.
Get out of here!